Long ago, in a quiet valley wrapped between silver hills, there stood a single weeping willow. Its branches flowed like green waterfalls, and the villagers believed it could remember the name of every person who had ever spoken beneath its shade. One summer evening, a shy girl named Elara wandered to the willow with a worry resting in her heart. Her mother had fallen ill, and no healer in the valley knew how to help. Elara, trembling but hopeful, whispered into the willow's branches, "Please, if you truly remember names, tell me who can save her." The leaves rustled, though there was no wind. A single branch bent toward her, and carved across the bark she saw a glowing name. Asterion. Elara had never heard this name before, but she trusted the willow. Everyone did. So she packed a loaf of bread, a small lantern, and her courage, then set off into the hills. For 3 days she traveled. On the 4th night, when her lantern flickered low, she reached a cave where soft blue light spilled through the entrance like water. Inside sat an old man with silver hair and eyes full of galaxies. He said, "I am Asterion. The willow told me you had come." Elara explained everything: her mother, the illness, the whispering tree. Asterion listened, then placed a hand over her heart. What heals the body is not always medicine. Sometimes it is the memory of love. He handed her a vial of shimmering dust. "Mix this with your mother's breath at sunrise. But remember, the willow remembers names, and it remembers promises." Elara hurried home. At dawn, she gave her mother the healing dust, and within moments, color returned to her cheeks. Her mother opened her eyes and whispered Elara's name as though it were a song. But something tugged at Elara's mind. Asterion's last words echoed. "The willow remembers promises." So she returned to the valley tree. As she approached, its leaves parted and one message glowed across its trunk. "A promise kept is a blessing returned." Elara bowed her head, pressing her hand to the bark. "Then I will keep it," she whispered. From that day forward, she cared for the willow, watering its roots, brushing its branches free of dust, and speaking her gratitude into its leaves. And in return, the willow whispered the names of anyone who sought truth, hope, or healing. Some say that if you stand beneath its branches at sunset, you can still hear Elara and Asterion talking softly, as though the willow remembers their voices and always will.